I just realized how busy was the last 2 years and what was keeping us so busy during the last 2 years. Amazing job, Post and Telecom Extended Team. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد أشرف المرسلين. السادة الوزراء، ضيوف الجزائر من الدول الإفريقية الشقيقة، السادة زملائي أعضاء الحكومة، السيد رئيس المجلس الوطني الاقتصادي والاجتماعي والبيئي، السيد محافظ بنك الجزائر، السيد رئيس مجلس سلطة ضبط البريد والاتصالات الإلكترونية، السيد الأمين العام والسيد رئيس ديوان وزارة البريد والمواصلات السلكية واللاسلكية، السيدات والسادة الرؤساء المديرون العامون والمديرون العامون، السيدات والسادة الإطارات، ممثلو أسرة الإعلام، الحضور الكرام، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إنه لمن بواعث السرور أن أحظى بفرصة متفردة لمخاطبة هذا الجمع الموقر الذي تفضل بتلبية دعوتنا لحضور فعاليات إحياء اليوم الإفريقي للاتصالات وتكنولوجيات الإعلام والاتصال، والمزامن لل7 ديسمبر تاريخ تأسيس الاتحاد الإفريقي للاتصالات كما استمعنا من قبل. أستسمحكم السيدات والسادة الحضور لمواصلة تدخلي باللغة الأجنبية احتراما لضيوف الجزائر الكرام. I will continue my talk in English to allow everybody in the audience to follow with me. We are celebrating again the Africa Day for ICT and Telecommunications. In my capacity as the chairman of the Conference of Plenipotentiaries of the African Union of Telecommunications, I had already early this morning the privilege to open a forum with His Excellency the General Secretary of the African Union of Telecom, His Excellency the General Secretary of the International Union of Telecom, which was his last meeting with us. As you know, he's leaving the organization since Doreen now will replace him, and with few ministers from brothers and sisters again from other African countries. And من حسن الصدف, we are celebrating this day today just after 2 amazing days where my colleague, His Excellency Dr. Yassin Walid, was able to gather excellencies, honorable ministers, distinguished experts, and government officials during 2 days, gather them here in Algiers, in this venue, in order to open or kick off a new era for the future of startups in our continent. I would like to take this opportunity to congratulate him and all his team for the great event, the great conference, and I'm confident that in the next few weeks or even maximum months, the African Union will materialize all the outcomes of these executive meetings, ministerial summits, in order to take bold and big pledges to support the startups across the continent. But again, من محاسن الصدف, we were lucky today and this year. Just a few hours ago, earlier this afternoon, I had, with my colleagues from government, the privilege to attend to the launch of our government or e-government services portal in the presence of His Excellency the Prime Minister. And I would like here again congratulate my colleague, Mr. Sherhabil, the Minister of Charge of Digitalization and Statistics, for this great milestone. Looking forward again for many, many other achievements. So you see, it's really a busy and rich day where ICT and digital inclusion are happening in different areas. For the past decades, telecommunications and ICT allowed us to narrow the distances between our fellow citizens and get them closer in big countries like my country, Algeria, and in other countries in the continent, in African continent. And as we move forward, we're moving to a more connected world, a world where we will need to connect, in addition to people and lives, we will need to connect machines and everything. But most importantly, a world where ICT becomes more than ever before essential. Being essential is opening huge opportunities for all the operators and the actors acting in this segment, but is putting also huge responsibility on us in order to make sure we will make this technology and these digital services available for every citizen everywhere. So our mission also is evolving. Our mission today as a sector is to enable every citizen, every business, and every government entity or administration to enable them to play an active role in the digital era. Playing an active role or enabling them to play an active role means we need to build the right ecosystems to foster innovation and ecosystem. And this is what my colleague, the minister in charge of knowledge economy, startups, and micro enterprises is handling by putting the right framework from regulatory perspective and policies in order again to build this ecosystem and foster the innovation and creativity through our young population and our startups in general. And he is doing a great job. I would like again to congratulate him for the great milestones. The other part, enabling our citizens and businesses and administrations to play an active role in the digital era, is what Mr. Shalhabil is doing by developing online services to allow all kinds of government and administration services to be served online. And there are other players also in enabling our fellow citizens. The higher education and the national education are responsible also to prepare our children, to prepare the next generation with the right skills in order to be able to be an active role. But skills and human capital, online services, ecosystem of innovation are key pillars that rely on a foundational infrastructure. And this is what the Ministry of Post and Telecommunication, with all the players in this segment, is doing through the action plan, the ambition action plan we have. So, as you already noticed, I will not repeat all the ambitious projects we are delivering, either on the infrastructure of telecommunications, but we have also a key player, which is Algeria Post, which is allowing us to use this infrastructure with additional services and with another key technological ingredient. We call it Dhahabia, which is this precious card with all the information system around it that is allowing us today to offer digital services to millions of our fellow citizens. But electronic payment, infrastructure are not the only ingredients we are putting to build this foundational framework and infrastructure. We are also developing electronic signature and authentication. We are also working on IT solutions integration in order to build complete solutions. And we are also building and developing technology and cyber packs. So these are few of the many ingredients of the infrastructure we are building in order to support, again, the digital transformation in this country. لن أطيل عليكم مرة أخرى. أود أن أشكركم على تلبية دعوتنا وتقاسمكم معنا احتفالنا بهذا اليوم المهم بالنسبة للقارة الإفريقية وبالنسبة لتكنولوجيات الإعلام والاتصال اللي مخصص في هذه السنة كما ذكرت للإدماج المالي باستعمال تكنولوجيات الإعلام والاتصال. وفي بقية البرنامج إن شاء الله راح نكتشفوا العديد كذلك من لنوفوتي، من الحلول والمبادرات اللي راح تعزز الإدماج المالي باستعمال التكنولوجيات الحديثة في بلادنا. Distinguished guests, again, a warm welcome to Algeria. Wish you a pleasant stay as long as we are with us in your second country. And in case you are flying back, have a safe trip. Thank you very much.